Lindsay and this is John. We are going to be taking you through a 30-minute strictly strength workout where we are targeting our full bodies during this workout. So the materials being used, we're going to use 2 dumbbells. So one be your heavy set and one be your lighter set, and then also a resistance band as well. So John will start us with the warm-up.
Yeah, I gotta go ahead and get started on a dynamic warm-up today. First one, common one, just to get started with the jumping jacks. Whenever you're ready, hands and feet come together, legs spread apart, hands meet at the top. Gonna go for a couple seconds here.
Make sure you're breathing in through your nose, out your mouth.
Awesome, just a couple more in here before we move on to this next dynamic stretch. And go ahead and relax after that one. Awesome, next one we're gonna go get our quads warmed up. Gonna go ahead and get started into a nice jog with butt kicks, just like this. Try to flick those heels against your butt if you can, or as far as you can go. Just trying to raise that heart rate right now. So far, so good on the second warm-up. Awesome, a couple more of those and relax. Couple of deep breaths, moving to the next one, getting our arms warmed up here. We're gonna start with our scissor stretch. So, hands starting down our sides, meeting in the middle just like this. Alternate which arm is on top and which arm is on the bottom each time. Couple more of these, and relax those hands down by your side. Going back into the legs on this next one, we're going to a step over side lunge. So, same leg's gonna step over and across as it comes out, and then bend. Same leg doing all the work. So, follow along on this one, across, out, bend. Awesome, now keep alternating sides going through that. Across, get bigger and bigger as you bring that knee across the midsection. One more, last one. Awesome, go ahead and take a break on that one. Next one, we're going to go into another shoulder stretch. We're going to go into field goals. So, deep breaths, get that breathing calmed down. Get those hands up, 90-degree angle like you're declaring a field goal just happened. Pinch those shoulder blades behind your back. Rotate those hands on down, parallel to the floor. Push those elbows back, hold that position, keep that tension. Relax the elbows, return back up to starting position. We're going to go through that one more time. Once you're out, get a side view. Pinch those shoulder blades behind your back. Keep that tension. Rotate those hands on down, parallel to the floor. Push those elbows back. Hold that tension right there. And relax. Hands down at your side. Awesome. I think that's about it. And it is. Oh, wait, one more. We're going to do straight leg marches for our last one. Still need to get those hamstrings warmed up. So, opposite hand or opposite foot. Keep that leg straight. Try to lean forward and touch that toe at the top of your stretch. Keep alternating sides. The leg kicking forward must remain straight. Try to touch that toe. Should feel that stretch in your hamstring, like I said. One more. And awesome. That concludes our warm-up. Feel free to get a quick drink of water if you want one. Right before we get into this workout. Awesome. Now, Lindsay, if you want to go ahead and take it away with this first exercise.
All right, we're going to start with bicep curls. So grab whatever weight you would prefer. Make sure that you're not swinging the weight. Make sure you're pulling it with your muscles. 3, 4. Make sure you're breathing as well. I always need that reminder. So there's a reminder for you guys as well. 7. 10. 11. 12. There you go. Go ahead and put the weight down.
Next, we're going to be taking this resistance band here. For those of you that want to see it, often referred to as a body band, these smaller resistance bands. We're going to go ahead and step through these ones, one leg at a time. One tip, try to keep that band straight. Don't let it get twisted up. Awesome, just like that above the knee. Try to get it on those pants if you can. There we go, just a couple inches above the knee. Now get a close stance just like this. Now one leg is coming out at a time right here. I'm gonna start on my right. Abducting, try to go slow and keep it controlled the whole way through. And like Lindsay said, work on that breathing during this part. Do an 8 on each side for this one. 8 on each side, that's 16 total. Try to press that leg as high as you can.
If you need to, find a focal point on the ground to help you with your balance. Sorry.
One more. And awesome. Go ahead and relax. Once you have 16 total, 8 on each side. Next one we're going to go into is the RDL Romanian Deadlift. So for this one, grab your dumbbells. Like we said, you might want one light, one heavy. Maybe go for the heavy ones unless it's your first time on this one. So form on this is going to be feet close together within that hip range. Don't want to be at shoulder width. Going to want the weights in front of us with our knuckles straight out, hands pronated. Get those feet close together. Slight knee bend, and all of my weight's going to be focused on hinging at my hips. Right here's a slight knee bend. Lean forward just at the hip. Should feel a stretch right below those kneecaps. Push those hips forward. Deep breath on the way down. Blow that air out as you push up. Try to keep those knees at the same bend the whole time. Like I said, just focusing on the movement in those hips.
Make sure you're not lifting with your back either.
On these ones, we're going to be doing 10 reps. 10 reps. Couple more. One more. Awesome. That concludes it for the RDLs. Going into our last exercise in this group before we take a break.
We are going to do lateral arm raises, so pick a weight. Shoulder feet width apart. And we are going, this is lateral raise. We don't want to extend over our shoulders. We want to keep it level with our shoulders. Again, lifting, not swinging. And we are doing 10 of these.
Awesome. Get a slight elbow bend. Try to keep those arms within the same way that our muscle fibers are running. Just a slight bend, slightly out in front of you if you want to see from the side. Awesome. Like we said, going through 10 of these.
One more after this.
ahead and set those weights down. This is our kind of first break period that we have built in with those 4 exercises. If you want to get a drink during this time, feel free to do so. Right after this rest break is done, we got another group of 4 exercises to go through, and if we have enough time, we'll go through the whole thing one more time. So that's one of the things we like about this one. You can consistently repeat it. Like we said, we tried to incorporate most of the full body. That way, like I said, it makes it easier to go through a second and a third time. You're not overworking one muscle group. Once you've got your water break, you're going to be picking these bands up again, same ones that we used on the leg abductions, these body bands here. If you want, you can check these out at the gym. We also have them out and around by the group fitness room. Really fun tool. And we're going to be going into crab walks next. So once you're ready, go ahead and get that body band back on. If you're not ready, feel free to pause the video. Awesome. Like I said last time, same positioning on that band, just a couple inches above those knees. And for these crab walks, going to be getting in that squat position like this. We're going to be maintaining this the whole time, and this one's going to be going for a time limit, all right? This one's going to be going for 40 total seconds. So once you're ready, get that squat, big wide step out. Once you've taken a couple steps in one direction, go ahead and start moving back the other. As you can see, we got 3 steps of room here. Depends on where you're working out at. Want to hold that tension for as long as we can.
Make sure you're staying as low as you can in this position for the whole time. Want to push yourself.
Almost done, 3/4 of the way done. Keep going. Almost done in 3, 2, 1. Relax, you can stand on up.
Go ahead and take the bands off. Oh, here we go.
And if you want, feel free to extend that time limit at home. If you feel like you can go longer, go for it. If maybe that was too hard, maybe cut 10 or so seconds off of that one.
Alrighty, the next exercise we have is our tricep extensions. So for this one, grab one of your dumbbells, put it over your head. John will give you the side view of that, how he's holding his dumbbell. Make sure when we extend and come back down, you're going to be doing 12 of these. Make sure that your arms are by your ears, that your head is right in between them. That's 4.
Take a deep breath on the way down. Let that air out on the way up.
Make sure you use your abs, pull them in. All right, we have 3 more.
If you can, try your best to pinch those elbows against your head.
Last one.
Awesome, great job on that one. Next one we're going to go into, going to be using 2 dumbbells. If your shoulders are feeling weak, you might have to go for a lighter set, but we're going to be doing squat thrusters. So if you can go up a little bit in weight, please do so. Going to want 2 dumbbells for this one. Feet about shoulder width apart just like this. Like you're doing a shoulder press, hands up by those shoulders. See my elbows are a little bit inward, not straight out. Right here could feel some shoulder strain, just a little bit in with those elbows tucked in. Once you're ready, feet a little more than shoulder width apart like normal squat form. Push the butt back first, then take the squat, come up and thrust just like that. For this one, we're going to be doing 12 of these ones. So once you're ready, starting in 3, 2,
those arms up when you're coming up, it'll help.
If you need to take a break, feel free to pause at this position. Breathing on the way down, we got one more. There's 12. Go ahead and set those weights down. Like I said earlier, feel free to variable, change those sets and reps to customize more to your fitness level.
All right, and the last one that we are going to finish with is some ab work for you. So again, grab one of those body bands. And this time we're going to be on the ground. So John will show you the side view of this, so you'll be able to see that, and I will do the front version. So we are going to lift our feet off the ground, take the body band in both arms, and you're going to twist to one side like a Russian twist and pull the band apart, and then switch sides. So John will show you, take the band, twist, and pull it. Again, we're going to do this for 40 seconds. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Now, if this gets too hard for you, don't worry, you can put your feet down to make it easier. If you want more of a challenge, you can lift your feet up, but then add a bicycle with it. So rotate your feet or your legs. Make sure you're pulling that band apart. Got about 10 more seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Relax. You can put your feet down, let go of the body bands.
Awesome, there's another round of 4. If you want to get another drink of water, go for it. About 18 minutes in, a little halfway done. So at points like this, when you maybe don't have enough time to go through the full workout again, but 17 minutes, we're not ready to settle with that. So we're gonna go back through that first round of 4 exercises one more time and re-see what our time is at after that. So if you wanna get your equipment ready, we're gonna go back through the leg abductions, curl, Romanian deadlift, and lateral arm raise here in a second.
We're picking up the band yet again, so.
Yeah, this time we're going to be starting with the leg abductions. Awesome, same as last time, just a couple inches above those kneecaps, as you can see. Got about that much room above my knees. Get some space if you're with another person. Feet about hip width apart. A couple of deep breaths before we get started. Awesome, get started on these leg abductions in 3, 2, 1, go.
Again, we're doing 8 on each side, so 16 total.
Try to get that leg even higher if you can. That's 8, we're halfway done. If you need a second to take a quick break, regain yourself, then go for a real attack. Try to get those legs fully extended. Got 2 more. Last one. Oh, there we go. Go ahead and take that band off. Moving into the curl next.
All right, with 5s right now. Right, again, we're gonna do 10 of these, starting now. And make sure that you are not swinging the dumbbells up or just dropping them on the way back down. Make sure you're pulling up with your muscles and going down slowly. That's 5. That's 7. Last one, make it a good one.
Awesome.
And if you do find yourself swinging those at any time, go down and wait, and it'll help you.
Oh yeah. Next one we're going into is going to be those RDLs again, Romanian Deadlift. Again, want to go with the heavier set of weights because we are working on the legs for this one. One small piece of advice for people out there who have trouble balancing through any of these standing exercises, really including the curl, we want to focus on 3 points of contact on those feet. So one point is under the heel, another one under the big toe, and another point under the pinky toe. Focusing on 3 points of contact should help you from falling backwards or forwards if you ever have a bad balance or any feelings like that. So picking up my heavy dumbbells like I already said, going for a narrow stance about hip width apart, feet maybe barely pointed out or straight forward, slight knee bend, hands pronated, meaning knuckles out, and then hinge those hip backs, drop down. If you're doing it right, you should feel a tightness in those hamstrings.
Again, not pulling up with your back either. Use your hips and your booty.
10 of these, that's 5 right there, going for 5 more. Two more. Keep breathing, last one. Awesome, once you hit 10 guns, set those dumbbells down, heading into what may be one of our last exercises today.
Pick up your weight. We are into our lateral arm raises. We are doing 10 of those as well. And we will start in 3, 2, 1. Make sure you're going in line with your shoulders and not over your shoulder line. Don't shrug up your shoulders either towards your neck. There's 5.
Keep those shoulders back.
And last one. Ooh.
Awesome. Another chance for a water break here. Been through another 4 exercises. Pat yourselves on the back.
Shake your arms out a little bit, your legs.
Awesome, and we're just about at the 25-minute mark now, so we're all good. We're going to go ahead and get started on our cool down. If you want to go ahead and take a seat on your mat, we're going to start with just a seated single leg toe reach. And as before, I'll be giving you that side angle. Lindsay's going to be going ahead and giving you that front on angle. So one leg folded up against yourself, other leg straight out. Make sure there's not a gap between your knee and the floor right here. As you can see, my hand can slide under. We want that leg to be flat down on the ground. We want our leg to be flexed, foot pointing straight forward. This should be an easier stretch than the double.
If you want more of a stretch, go ahead and pull your toes back towards you. It'll really reach that calf area.
After a couple seconds, go ahead and switch those legs. Make sure you hit both sides if you are doing the single leg toe reach. Or like I said, you can go ahead and go for the double leg toe reach if it feels like you want to. And go ahead and relax after that one. Next stretch, we're going to go ahead and go into is going to be a standing quad stretch. I know we're going to get you standing up and down in this one, keep you moving around even with our cool down just a little bit. So for the standing quad, one leg, other one grab it. It's a lot just like a static butt kick. Just holding it in place rather than doing a jog. Trying to get that heart rate slowed down, not too fast.
If you put a little bit of resistance into your hand with your foot, you'll get even more of a stretch.
And go ahead and relax. Like I said last time, I'm going to be hitting both sides. Very important. If you have poor balance like I do, you might stand next to something in your room that you can hold on to, or like Lindsay said earlier in the video, staring at one spot on the floor that's motionless. And go and relax. Most of these stretches we're going for about a 15 to 30 second hold on. The next one we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and go for a leg over on this one. Bit of a back stretch. You can go ahead and lay down, legs straight out just like this. I'm going to start with my right leg first. Going to extend it up and over to the other side. My opposite elbow, my left elbow, comes on the inside of that leg and push. You should feel it in your back. Your legs.
Make sure, even though we're in the cool down, to keep taking your breaths.
And after about 15 to 30 seconds of that one, go and switch sides. Opposite elbow on the inside or the outside of the opposite leg. My left leg here, right arm. And go ahead and relax after about 15 to 30 seconds of that one. Next one we're going to go into is our pigeon stretch. Also heard this one called a ballerina stretch before. So one leg is going to be bent in the front, other leg straight back. If you don't feel that stretch yet, go ahead and lay across that front leg. Try to let your weight apply the pressure onto this leg for you. Should feel somewhat relaxed in this position. And like Lindsay said, keep on worrying about that breathing. I'm gonna go ahead and switch legs. Now my opposite leg is straight back, opposite one in the front. Going down on the two forearms, laying across that leg. Like I said, let your weight do the work. Apply some of that pressure to that front leg. After about 15-30 seconds, we're good on that one. Now, one of our last stretches we're going to do today, back to the arms. Going to take our arm, go straight across, lock it in. I want the arm that's locking me in to be behind this elbow. We don't want it in front this way. Try to get it behind just like that, lock that arm in. About 15 seconds on this one, go ahead and release, let those arms relax. Coming back, other side, business as usual. I hope everybody enjoyed the workout for today. Looks like we're about done on this cool down. Let me double check, make sure we got everything. We do have one or so more that we're gonna go through. If you have a wall, it would be even better. You would wanna go ahead, put that calf up against that wall. The leg that's being stretched stays straight the whole time. I like to bend down a little bit, get as much of a tilt as I can. For us, we don't have the wall with the cameras right now, so we're gonna use this little dumbbell in front of us, scooch a little backwards like that. Awesome. Now for this one, I'm gonna go ahead, put my leg up against it, squat down just a little bit, try to scoop down, be a little bit of a hamstring scoop on this one. Try to get that foot as steep as you can get it. Like I said, leg being stretched stays straight the whole time. Leg in the back is the only one bending as I come down for the scoop. I've got 5 or so of those. You can go ahead, switch sides to the other side. Now this leg is staying straight the whole time. Get it leaned up nice. There you go. Back leg a little bit bent. And come down and scoop. Awesome. Should feel that hamstring. Should be a little bit behind the knee, right in this area. Keep that leg straight. It's the most important part. Last one. Awesome. Now our very last stretch of the day, gonna take our arm, bring it over the top, opposite arm resting on top of that elbow, apply just a little bit of pressure, not too much. Should look like this from a back angle. Awesome, and just like the rest of them, after about 15-30 seconds on that one, going to be switching side, opposite arm over the top, opposite arm applying a little bit of pressure to that elbow. Hope all of you guys enjoyed our Strictly Strength Short Partner 30-minute workout. Go ahead and relax. Like we said at the beginning of the video, my name is John and this is Lindsay, and yeah, we hope you guys liked it. Feel free to comment below any suggestions you have for next time.